Hi, welcome to the American Star Academy Studios.
Hi there, we're going to do a really cool exercise today. This has to do with endurance, holding pitch, holding tone. This strengthens your voice. We call this the rock and roll singers exercise because it gives you that stamina. Rock and roll singers have to sing with a lot of power. Whether you're a rock and roll singer or not, you still need stamina and you need an open tone. So we're going to hold pitch on this. We're going to sing all on one pitch. And at first, when you do this exercise, it's a little tiring or a little tough, but again, you can track your progress that way. So maybe the first time you do it, it's a little bit hard. The second time you do it, it's a little bit easier. And by the 15th or 16th time, you're starting to really feel the benefit of the exercise. So we're going to sing A, E, I, O, U, all in one breath. Now when we get to the O right before the U, we're going to hold that O as I change chords into U. This is what it sounds like. So we're going to take a nice deep breath into the ribs. You might want to put your hands on your ribs, those of you that have taken that rib breathing lesson. If you haven't taken that, you might want to take a look at it. It's an amazing exercise for really being able to stretch the ribs out and get a deeper breath, which will help you with this exercise. Okay, so let's take a deep breath into the ribs. A, E, I, O. As long as you can. Okay, let's give it a try. Both hands on your ribs. Nice breath into the rib. And hold it as long as you can. If you didn't make it that far, just go as far as you can. And each time you do it, you're going to get stronger. That's the beauty of this exercise. It makes you stronger. And breath. All the way to the end, all the way, all the way. Good. And try not to, one of the things you might do at home, well, a couple of the things you might do at home. You might be glottling, you might be doing A, E. So you have to be sure to visit the glottal exercise to make sure you're not glottling. So make it nice and smooth. A, E, okay. And then at the end of the phrase, try to keep the volume of the U just as loud as the rest of the exercise so you don't trail off, okay? That'll really make your ribs work, and that's what strengthens you. So keep the volume the same all the way through. Here we go. And breath. Good. Keep the volume up all the way to the end. There. Nice. Very nice. Could you feel that? A little extra work. Okay. And take a breath. Hold the O. Nice and resonant. Keep that ooh ringing. Okay, good. Couple more. Nice breath. And hold out the ooh as long as you can. Good. And one more time. Deep breath. Okay, good. Now there's another little technique I just did at the end there that's really helpful with this particular exercise. The tendency is to think of all that air going out there. And really what good singing is keeping the air right here. So we want to imagine, like halfway through the exercise, maybe on the O to the U, we want to think about pulling that sound in, almost as if I'm like I'm roping it in. We want to think of drinking the tone. Another way of thinking of that is like you're drinking a glass of water. And what that helps with is an opening of the throat. As you're at the end of the scale, you can kind of feel the throat opening and it keeps the sound resonating. Let's try that. So we're going to imagine right about the O, we're going to drink a glass of water. And breath and drink the tone. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. Okay, good. Let's try one more like that with that concept of drinking a glass of water, like you're pulling the sound in instead of it going out, because it really resonates here. Once it goes out there into the air, it doesn't resonate. There's no body, it's just dead air. So singer needs to learn to keep the sound here instead of letting it all go. So this, again, is a great exercise for really learning how to hold on to some of that air and use it more correctly. And breath, we're going to drink the tone. Here we go. And pull it in. Pull it in, pull it in, pull it in. Okay, good. Now there's a more advanced version for those of you that are doing this pretty well and pretty easily. With H's, so it challenges the breath even more. So we're going to sing ha, hey, he, hi, ho, hoo. Okay, let's give it a try. And breath and ha, hey, he. Good. Now, one thing that just happened to Jackie, and it's probably happening to you, is if you go into the vibrato too early, you're going to lose air really fast. So try to hold the tone straight. Let's just try something on one pitch. We're going to sing ho. So we're going to sing ho into vibrato. So first part of that note was straight tone, so no vibrato, and then releasing into vibrato. Here we go. Let's give it a try. And then vibrato. Good. Let's do that again. Straight tone first, into vibrato. Okay, so that's a very important control, because if we go into the vibrato too fast, you're going to lose all that air. So let's try that again. And when you go into the ho, holding that nice and straight, and then when you go into the hoo, then go into vibrato. Let's try it. A deep breath. And hold it straight tone. Okay, good. Okay, very good. So we're going to start up high now and come back down. Same thing. Let's go back to the ah, a, e, I, o, u instead of the h's. Take a nice breath into the rib cage. Here we go. Hold the O. Hold out the U. As long as you can. You might have a little less breath up here. Take a nice breath in the ribs. Here we go. Hold it out. As long as you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Even if you can't get that long right now, again, you can track your progress. And in even a month or so, you might be able to get as long as I'm holding it there, okay? Or even longer. Here we go. Take a deep breath. Hold out the ooh. Hold it out. Now take a breath in and exhale, empty out. Relax the body. Right about now you're starting to get a little tense, so take another breath and exhale. Okay, now inhaling, here we go. Hold out the ooh. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Let it spin around. Good. That's the work of the exercise, is that very end when you're holding onto that tone. And don't pull the volume back. Keep it nice and resonant all the way. So you don't want to go, I, you want to keep it, I, and work for that right at the end, that you're keeping that nice and resonant. Here we go. Deep breath in the ribs. Hold it out. Good. Remember, this is the rock and roll singer's exercise, so it's about strength and power and keeping it nice and open and strong. Here we go. Don't push from the vocal cords, though. Use the air. Get down into the breath. Hold it out. Hold it out. You can do it. You can do it. Let it spin. Good. Take a breath in. Empty out. Empty out. Exhale. Relax the breathing. Relax the body. Now inhale. Here we go. Hold out that ooh, hold it out. Let it resonate. Take a breath into the ribs. Hold out that ooh. How long can you hold that? Keep going. Now relax the ribs as you stretch them open. Hold out the ooh. And opening the ribs, a few more. Nice and resonant, resonant. Here we go. Open the ribs. Let it ring, let it spin. And two more. Open the ribs wide. Open the back as well, the back of the ribs. And last one, opening the ribs. Okay, very good. Now, a lot of you may be struggling on that descending scale. You may be feeling really tired. Again, this is a great way to track your progress, because even in a couple weeks or a month, you're not going to have that same tiredness, and you'll notice in your voice that it's more resonant, it's richer. You can hold tones clearer, and when you're singing songs, you can hold notes better. Now, those of you that are really struggling, be careful that you're not doing glottals again, which is the A, E. You want to blend them. So visit the glottal exercise. For those of you that are running out of breath a lot, really work on the rib breathing. So this exercise, again, has a lot to do with strengthening the tone and the strength and endurance of the voice. Being able to hold for a long pitch is very important. Being able to hold the tone nice and open. So you have to revisit this exercise again and again to get really good at it. But it's an important one. And we'll see you next time.